Winter Sonata and Crash Landing on You. Two moments, one enduring journey. An emotional journey across 2 decades. Some dramas slip quietly into the past. Others remain with us, living inside our memories long after their final episode ends. Among the countless Korean dramas released since 2002, only a few have touched generations in a way that feels timeless. Winter Sonata and Crash Landing on You are two such stories. They are not just dramas. They are emotional milestones, two anchors on a single 20-year journey that continues to resonate with millions of viewers today. This is the story of how one love left unfinished and another finally fulfilled created a circle of emotion that spans 2 decades. Winter Sonata, 2002, where beauty begins with fragility. Winter Sonata opens with quiet snowfall and a sense of longing that sinks gently into the heart. Its world is soft, delicate, and filled with emotions that feel almost too tender to touch. Joon sang, with his searching and somewhat distant gaze. Jin, with her unwavering gentleness and quiet strength. Together, they formed a love that felt destined long before the characters ever spoke it aloud. What made Winter Sonata unforgettable was not its plot. It was the sincerity, the purity, the feeling that the emotions unfolding on screen were being lived, not acted. Joon and Choi captured a kind of chemistry that felt private, as if the audience was silently watching two real souls fall in love. When the drama ended, viewers carried one hope with them, that the couple might continue their story outside the screen. It never happened, and strangely, that became part of the drama's magic. The unfulfilled wish, the quiet ache, the lingering sense of almost, these became threads woven into the memory of Winter Sonata. Like a first love that never found its ending. Like a confession that stayed forever unspoken. Like youth itself, fragile yet unforgettable. Truthfulness. Their connection felt less like performance and more like devotion quietly unfolding. Unfinished hope. The unrealized wish became the drama's soft afterglow, a memory viewers carried for years. The echo of youth. A reminder that the earliest loves in our lives can remain the strongest, even when they do not last. Crash Landing on You, 2020. When a long-held wish finds its answer, 18 years later, a new story revived the emotions that Winter Sonata once awakened. Crash Landing on You did not simply entertain audiences with its unique storyline or political contrast. It restored the feeling of watching two hearts beat in harmony. Hyun and Jin shared a connection that felt genuine from the very beginning. Every glance, every moment of silence, every protective gesture carried a warmth that went beyond skill and script. For the first time in a long time, viewers found themselves believing again, and then it happened. The wish that never came true in 2002 bloomed in real life in 2020. Hyun and Jin became a couple. They built a future together, married, and welcomed a family. Their love story felt like a blessing, delivered years late, but arriving at exactly the right moment. As if the universe whispered, the emotions you held onto were never forgotten. Where Winter Sonata left longing, Crash Landing on You offered healing. From screen to life. A rare transition where fiction's hope met reality's embrace. A late blessing, proof that tenderness can arrive late and still be exactly on time. Circle of healing. A long-standing longing settled into peace. Two eras, one heartbeat. Winter Sonata is youth, innocent, fragile, indelible. A love that felt real yet remained incomplete, like a melody that softens the heart every time it returns. Crash Landing on You is maturity, resilient, boundary-defying, whole. A journey that arrives at fulfillment, answering a wish carried across nearly 2 decades. Two dramas, two couples, one remarkable emotional path. A circle that begins with longing and closes with healing. Through it, we recognize that love may arrive late, but often arrives precisely when we are ready to receive it. Subtle emotional threads that connect them. Fate and choice. Winter Sonata asks whether time can be retraced to speak the words left unsaid. Crash Landing on You answers with choice. Despite borders and differences, we can move toward one another. Silence and language. Winter Sonata lets silence become the most eloquent confession. Crash Landing on You speaks through actions, protection, sacrifice, waiting commitments made visible. Longing and peace. One holds the tender ache of first love. The other offers the quiet shelter of a love fully chosen. Cultural resonance and lasting impact. Hallyu's legacy. Winter Sonata helped shape the early wave of Korean cultural influence, carrying Asian romantic sensibilities across the world. A bridge of connection. Crash Landing on You offered more than a love story. It brought faith in human bonds across regions, beliefs, and differences. Shared memory. Both transformed private emotions into collective memory, allowing each generation to find a piece of themselves within the story. If these dramas have ever touched your heart, I'd love to hear you. Your nostalgia. Do you still hear Winter Sonata's quiet snowfall inside you? Your healing. Did Crash Landing on You bring the gentle answer you waited for? How did these iconic couples reshape your belief in love? Share your feelings in the comments, so we can extend this journey together, turning memory into warmth and letting it ripple outward one more time.